Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice.
It's showtime.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Chris, finally back after so many weeks of not loading, you guys. I was going through withdrawals. It felt really weird not to load. As you can see, this is a different background because I'm in my new house in Connecticut. Finally, I'm here able to sit down and record and tell you guys all about the Peachy Queen Never Trust the Living palette. Of course, this is inspired by Beetlejuice. This Beetlejuice inspired palette costs $31.99 on the peachyqueen.com website. If you use my discount code ChrisMo, it'll come out to $27.20. The back of the sleeve, it does give some information, like the fact that it contains talc and mica, it is cruelty free, has a year of a shelf life. Now the palette is the same thing as the sleeve, same thing on the back. So if you don't like to actually keep these, you don't have to worry about that. You can get rid of it. I personally like to keep them. Now the look that I recreated is actually a look that I found on Google. Don't know who the artist is, but I will pop up a picture to show you what I recreated it from. The palette itself is rather thin, nice and light as well. It's not super duper heavy, which is great. When you open it, you have 18 different shadows. It does come with a mirror that you can fold all the way back. The color story consists of 7 mattes, 7 shimmers, and 4 pressed glitters. So each of the shadows come with a lot of fun names, of course, that have to do with the movie. We have Bioexorcist, which is of course Beetlejuice. He is the Bioexorcist. Skeleton Key. We have Lydia right here. Ghost, the receptionist. Deo, we can't forget that, and so on and so forth. As for the formula, the shadows are pigmented. They blend really easily. I would say it's beginner friendly. It is buildable too, which is great. I don't normally put white base on my eyes whenever I do an eye look. I use just concealer, or I use, you know, primer, but not primer when I'm doing a video. I always use concealer in case you're new here. There is a little bit of kick up in the pan, especially with this black matte, but I mean, it's not extreme. It's not something you're gonna lose your head over. The pressed glitters don't necessarily need glue to stay on your eyes. I would always suggest putting on glitter glue, that way it doesn't look all crazy. I've had this eye look on for quite some time and it still looks the same, so that's great. That's typical Peachy Queen formula, honestly. I have a lot of her palettes, guys, and I can tell you that her formula is really lovely. As for shimmers, they do look better with a wet application or with a finger. Now here's some swatches that I took of the palette. Each of these swatches are 1 to 2 times. I did this outside with the sun beaming down on my arm, so you're seeing this in natural sunlight, and it is absolutely stunning. I used 3 brushes in my eye look today, 2 from Alter Ego and 1 from Real Techniques. This is the accent brush. It is very tiny, which I love. And as I mentioned earlier, on my lids, it's just concealer, Musicology Cosmetics concealer in the shade Maple. I started out with Bioexorcist. I put the black matte all over my lids. I didn't experience any fallout on my face, which was a big relief because I like to do my face first. It's a buildable black matte. I didn't use any primer or anything like that. After placing Bioexorcist across the lid and into a wing, I went ahead above it and I put Ghost. Ghost is super pigmented. I would suggest going in little by little with the light hand and just building up. Following Ghost, I went in with Skeleton Key. Now, I cannot lie, guys. I was kind of hoping that this shade was actually a matte, but it still looks really pretty. It came out really gorgeous, so I'm not really complaining that much. I just love purple, and that's probably why I feel the way I do. To follow Skeleton Key, I went ahead and I cut my crease. I pretty much cut where I put the black, but I left a little bit of black up top. After cutting the crease, I pat it down. Don't forget to do that. Don't skip that step. Very important. Then I put down 3 times. I started off with a brush so you can see how it looks with just a dry brush, mind you, not even a wet one. You can pack it on and it builds up and you can see it. It's very pretty. Or you can use a finger and it still shows up really easily. After placing 3 times all across that cut crease, I went ahead with a liner, which is by Makeup a Murderer. It is the Forensic Pen Liner. I went ahead and I drew in the lines. I would highly suggest just taking your time. Don't breathe, don't think, things like that. But it was actually not even as hard as I thought it would be. Do it the way you want to do it, and that's about it. Then I went ahead and I took Sleazy with my finger because it popped so much better with my finger. I tried it with a dry brush and a wet brush, but it looked better with a finger application. And I put that right underneath the glitter that you guys see. It is really stunning. It definitely is neon. You can see it show up with just a little bit off my finger. Right on top of Sleazy, I put Deets, which is of course this pressed glitter. I did not use the glue. I went ahead and I used it with a dry brush. It's still on my eyes. It's staying put. It's not going anywhere. I do have eye folds, so it's really impressive that it doesn't look bad. It still looks the same as when I put it on. It looks really pretty too. I do like this glitter a lot. Now for my inner corner highlights, it's gonna be a little weird what I did because I was kind of playing with colors. I wasn't really sure what I wanted to put in my inner corner. So first I put handbook, right? And then I didn't like the way it looked with the entire eye look. So then after putting handbook in the inner corner of my eye with a dry brush, I went in with Ortho up top, which is a matte. I know a lot of people will never do that, but I wanted to see how it looked. I didn't like the way that looked either. Guys, this was a horrible, horrible situation. Honestly, I didn't know what the heck I was going to do. I thought I ruined the look. But then after Ortho, I went in with 3 times up top. I didn't like the way that looked either. It kind of brought it back to looking like handbook, except it looked a little bit more icy. And that's what I didn't want from the beginning. So then I went ahead and I put recently deceased up top. It gave it more of a gold look, which kind of matched Deets. So that I kept, and that looked really cute. Forgive me, my process is a little bit crazy, but if you want to just skip all that, you can just go from handbook to like maybe recently deceased up top and it'll look the same. But that was my journey. Then for my lower lash line, I went with By Your Exorcist. I put it all across. I also put it in my waterline and up top as well. Blended black everywhere. Underneath the black matte, I went back in with Skeleton Key, kind of like the same order that I did earlier. It's a really beautiful blend to go from black to purple and then to pink. This time I used Coach. I didn't go back in with Ghost. I used Coach because it's just a brighter pink, honestly. It doesn't look that different when I look in the mirror from the one up top. It looks a little bit brighter, but separate, these two colors are very different. And then lastly, I went back in with this glitter Deets and I put it at the bottom of my lower lash line right here. As for my lashes, I'm wearing some Andy Candy Makeup Yum lashes. For my highlighter, I went in with 3 times this beautiful white shimmer. On my face, I look iced out, you guys. For my lips, I went ahead and I played it safe. I took the ColourPop Chi Nude Lippy that I think I've used on this channel quite a lot, and then I topped it off with Social Butterfly from Too Faced. Alright guys, well that's it. That concludes the Never Trust the Living palette. I absolutely love this palette. This is one of my favorites of Peachy Queen. Halloween is coming up, so I thought this was a really great Halloween palette. So let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know if you're gonna get it. Let me know how you guys have been. I haven't spoken to you guys in forever, so update me on everything down below, and I of course will catch you guys in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in the next video, which isn't gonna take forever. I promise. It's not gonna be 3 weeks or anything like that. I'm getting settled in slowly. I'm gonna fix this background because this is driving me nuts. And by the way, in the next video, it's going to be a giveaway video, so stay tuned and keep your eyes peeled for that. And that's it, you guys. I hope you guys have a great night or day, whatever time you're watching this video, because for me it's nighttime and I need to go to sleep. My voice is like tired. Alright guys, I'll catch you later. Bye.
Shake, shake, Sinora, shake your body line. Shake, 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 Sinora, shake it all the time.